Hello. How are you? I'm in a playful mood today. A bit not childish, but just playful. And like sometimes I just ask myself, who said that it's important to take yourself seriously? I do my work seriously, but I don't take myself seriously. Big difference. Big, huge, big difference. And yeah, so I had the chance to take an online webinar with my friend William Meremy in France. This was on positive psychology. And it was really, really very, very interesting. I took lots of notes. And in the end, he said something that kind of was very interesting for me. Oh, where is it? I took lots of notes. Yeah, so it was about like when things are good or when things are not so good, like repeat to yourself, it will pass or it shall pass. If something happens and it's really, really good, then it will pass. If it's not so good, then it will pass. And it reminded me of an exercise we do in laughter yoga called the crying laughter. There's a balance in life. Sometimes it's everything is going the way that we'd like, and sometimes it's like one big struggle after the other. And this balance in life, like this is what we do in that exercise, crying, laughing. Whatever happens, it will pass. It will pass. It will pass. And when I'm teaching laughter yoga, when I'm teaching that exercise in particular, what I'm saying is that, like, the situation is not going to change, but I am changing my reaction. So this way, maybe sometimes it's not, well, the situation is going to stay the same, but my attitude is changing because I'm deciding, I'm choosing to react differently or to take this differently. It will pass. Things will pass. Everything is passing. And this kind of brought me some peace. Just thinking that, well, when I'm going through something very difficult, it's temporary. It will pass. I even have like, okay, so it's in French, but there, you see, I even have this post-it that I have not too far from my eyesight. I see it, temporary. It's temporary. It will pass. So the crying laughter is a very, 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 to me, this is something that's teaching me lots of things. Don't stay in that mood. You can change it. Oops. You can change it and things are going to be, eventually, they're going to pass. Let me switch off that volume thing there. Voila. I was listening to music before I started this recording. Yeah, so I'll demonstrate to you what the crying laughter looks like. And then we can do it together. What we do is we're going to bend and we're going to go down and cry. And we're going to go up and laugh. It's very easy. Let me demonstrate and then you'll do it with me. It's like this. Got it? Let's do it together. And once more. It will pass. It will pass. I love that exercise. Every time that I explain it, like people look at me like, what? Crying, laughter? Yes, we can cry and laugh. And by the way, I've noticed that the voice, like the sound of my crying and the sound of my laughter are sometimes very similar. Pay attention to this. Like for the next few hours, if you cry, just listen to yourself like See, something else that he was, I love that. Something else that he was suggesting is to use a cartoon voice. A cartoon voice to just to say things. If I'm upset with something, instead of saying, oh, tu m'énerves, like use this cartoon voice, like, oh, tu m'énerves. Oh, that was in French. But see, it's the same. Like if you want to tell someone, pick up your stuff. Like I told you so many times, pick up your stuff. It's driving me crazy. Okay, so you can say, pick up your stuff. Like I've told you how many times have I tell you, pick up your stuff. It's driving me crazy. That's a bit different. Or you can, like Donald Duck. I can't do this, but maybe you can. Use the cartoon voice of your dreams and say these things out loud. Sometimes you don't have to say it to someone, but you can just say it to yourself. Like, oh, I hate to wash this. Okay, Cookie Monster. Ooh, Cookie Monster hates to wash this. Ooh. It's bringing a different perspective on things. Don't you find like you can laugh and cry? Situation is the same, reaction is different. Like I can speak to you in my normal voice, or I can choose to use something else like another voice, and then it's completely different. How you react is changing the way that you have, like the perspective that you have on a situation. Food for thoughts. Okay, so how about we do our 3 minutes of laughter now? What color should we use? I have orange, green, and red. Orange, green, red. Let's go with green because it's the opposite of my vest today. So, 3 minutes. Okay, what we're going to do is called laughter yoga. It's also called intentional laughter. This is called like that because we're not relying on jokes, humor, or comedy. We're simply laughing as a physical exercise. And because we do this, then we're going to have lots of benefits. Even if it's not a real laughter, our laughter is going to soon becomes real and it's genuine and it's like, don't worry. And we're going to bring in lots of oxygen in our body and brain. And this way we're going to feel more energized, yes, and healthier. And there's sufficient proof right now. Like the scientists observe that even if you're pretending you're laughing a lot, your body doesn't know the difference. So you're going to have lots of benefits even if you're not laughing for real to begin with. But you have to be willing. You have to have the intention. You have to want to laugh. If you're just looking at me like, you're not laughing. Really? Ready? And we're going to do it for 3 minutes. Start slowly. Itchy nose. Remote control laughter. How about we use the remote to change her thoughts or mood? Crying laughter. Three minutes is long. Belly aches. Let's do the belly laugh then. How about we do the silent laughter? I can't. I'm sorry, I can't stop. Okay, okay. Okay, talk, Linda. Talk. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We're going to breathe because we need to breathe and breathe in. Oh, imagine that you're grabbing a beautiful flower. And it's a fragrant flower. So we're going to smell the perfume of that flower. Breathe in. Oh, grab more. And once more. Very good. Last week I tried to explain to a group of French people, like we have an expression in French, it's called, well actually it's in French but in Quebec, on a piton collé, so it's like your button is stuck. So you're on, off, like when your on is stuck, that's what happened to me. I could not stop laughing. That's very good. Okay. I hope you're going to have a beautiful day. Pay attention to the situations that you might change the perspective on them simply because you're changing the way that you react, or the way that you speak, or the way that you smell. You have a great day. Mwah. Beautiful. Mwah. And lovely. Mwah. Pépites de joie, sparkles of joy. Bonne journée.